It's definitely exciting and humbling, because I feel like they are learning from the processes, and it's setting them up for their future.
Found out that this refrigerator. Did you find out about this refrigerator?
What?
I think I told you.
What?
This refrigerator is $4,800.
Are you serious?
I'm
It
sorry.
looks it.
She just told me like a couple days ago.
like. I'm sorry, I don't know if you got this, but
Look at
yes.
this. For your wine.
I needed a win for sure. I love it.
That's good? Okay,
Yeah.
perfect.
Yeah.
This is the first chapter. This is the first step. How do you guys feel? Awesome.
Amazing.
House is sold?
House is sold.
Now what are you doing?
It was awesome. It was fast.
Now what are you doing now? You're packing.
Oh yes.
Because in about, what is it, 2 weeks, we're gonna be, I got,
Hopefully less.
yeah, hopefully less. So what do you guys think? What do you think? You ready to go? Awesome.
We thought it was time for a change, for sure.
And we needed more space.
And we needed more space.
Yes.
Yeah, with 2 growing boys, rambunctious boys, it was time for a bigger space. For
A
sure.
little space.
Yeah.
This is gonna be a pool.
It's gonna be a pool someday?
We're gonna go
I
swimming.
love it. For the meantime, you have a bar.
For the meantime, we have a bar and a grill,
And a grill.
and that thing works, and it's amazing. It's
It is.
beautiful. Did you see it?
I haven't seen, no, I didn't see it on, but I've seen it like this. Oh, see, that's the thing.
It's yeah.
I love it.
For this house, right, it was a lot of emotion. Let's put it that way,
For
right?
sure.
We're staying at a hotel. We're anxious. We're trying to get to a new place. We got the money in hand because we sold the last house, right? So I was like, what are you even talking about? But ultimately, we got here. We got here before our deadline. We got here before summer started with the school. So it was a win-win. I think right now we were just tired of staying out of a hotel. You heard us. You knew exactly what our situation is. You're pushing like you always do. 200%. He follows it to the T. If you don't know it, he follows it to the T.
The moment I get the keys in my hand.
You're in? Okay. So, okay.
So yes. Yes. Movers are scheduled for Friday.
And the pod gets here too?
The pod gets here Friday as well. So.
I'm gonna bring
Officially before summer, by the way, because that was the plan.
Back to the selling part of it. So when we were talking about what our plan was as far as talking or selling, trying to buy a new home, where to buy a new home, the whole process, right? So I'm drilling Steph with, hey, this is what we got to do. We got to make these type of decisions. What do you think? What we're doing? And she's just like she's funny enough. She usually doesn't, but she's saying yes. She's giving me answers. Yes, we just do this. Let's do that. So I said, where's my phone? So I said, all right. I had Jeremy's number. I had Jeremy's screen right here, right to hit call or hit contact. And I was like, if I hit this button, there ain't no going back.
It's 200% all the way to the end.
We know how he works. If I press this button, he will not stop.
He will answer
until we go. So that's what I was like. I'll do it. And she's like, okay, hang on.
Hold on, let me.
Let's talk about this real quick.
2 more minutes.
Let's write the pros. So we ended up going on the paper, pros and cons. We written it out, and she was like, all right, we ready? We ready. Call the button. I mean, it probably took 2 rings.
And it was like, hey.
Yeah, exactly. And it's he knows when we call him, we're about to go down the journey.
Go time.
And he was ready to go.
It was definitely challenging. I mean, it wasn't impossible. For them, it was probably fun because we're staying at a hotel.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
vacation,
And it's like, oh, I'm gonna go downstairs and get breakfast, and it's like, wait, what? You know? So hopefully they don't get used to that part. But that was definitely the most challenging part. Was just trying to navigate everything with just being mobile at all times.
Once it's all said and done, right, we have to, I mean, I think like any other homeowner, we have to get the furniture, we have to get the stuff that we want. and make it our home.
Yeah.
And then once we finally do that, like putting the last, hanging on the wall, I think that's when we look around and say, this is it.
This is it.
You have your own room.
Yeah.
Like overall, it's setting them up for future successes, knowing that, look, yeah, well, we can't do this time, but we're gonna do it next time, and it's gonna be better. And that's the kind of model that we want to give them.
As a husband, as a dad, you want to set the example, especially when you have two boys, right? So, with today's world that we live in and some of the stuff that we see on TV, it's important for me and important for us,
Right.
to make sure they have something to look out and strive for, right?
Right.
Not just like even using Jeremy as an example. This dude does not stop, right? And
Right.
right or wrong, he's showing his kids this is what it takes to be successful. So
Right.
same thing with me. It's like she was mentioning with vacations and what have you. Is just we got to save, we got to grind, we got to do this to build that up so we can enjoy the final things.
3, 2, 1.
Do the honors. Yeah. We're gonna do it round. Ready?
You ready?
Yeah.